look for a place to stroll, look no further than Minnehaha Park. It's the good walk destination. But for Kyung-Jun, it's merely a place of brief rest on her 300-mile journey.
I want to do this walk from south to north, from Rochester, Minnesota to Bemidji, Minnesota.
Jun's northbound path, a mirror image from her mother's southbound path many years ago.
The distance coming from my mother, she walked from North Korea, Pyongyang, North Korea to Busan, South Korea during the Korean War.
On foot, that walk isn't really a stroll.
I just found out last night I had my toenail is infected.
Why take on something so harsh? Jun's answer is timeliness.
This project prompted me to think about the people who are in need of hope and peace.
On her solo walk, she isn't alone. Help on the way comes in forms of friends tied together by a yearning for a peaceful global future. Veterans for Peace has been with her since day one.
When my granddaughter is going to be 75, what is she going to have here? And so that's what keeps you going, is to do it for the children.
Strolling doesn't necessarily need a purpose. However, walking for Jun has a certain direction for starting a conversation in America.
Americans, we really have to pay attention to it. It's not South Korean, North Korean story anymore. Yeah.
Jun says she is planning on getting to Bemidji by the 25th of May, and she is a photographer, so of course she's documenting her entire journey on her camera. After that, she plans on having an exhibition to bring even more awareness to the North and South Korean issue. Randy, Julie?
All right, thank you, Sharon.